Alright, in this video, I'm gonna give you your hangover cure so you can rid yourself of hangovers once and for all. Now you probably drink a little pints or chug a beer, vodka, liquor, wine, or whatever, and you may have drank too much, and you're doing it in the name of having fun, and you did have fun, but the fun is over the next morning when you're not feeling your best self or living your best life, and you're hungover pretty much, and you're trying to drag yourself out of bed. So here I got you. Sit back, relax, get locked in, and let me educate you on how to get over your hangover. Okay?
Gassed up, shorty. Said I need by 40. Pull up to the party. Yeah. Gassed up, I be so gassed up. Turn.
Yeah, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the video. Subscribe to my channel because the channel aims to provide you with a daily dose of edutainment content that's both educational and entertaining. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you for continuing to watch my videos. I'm grateful. And if you're new, you already know what to do. Subscribe, like the video. What are you waiting for?
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Alright, so before we can get to the hangover part, let's rewind to the night before. Where does your hangover stem from? Like, what's the root of a hangover in the first place? When you drink, your body gets dehydrated. Alcoholic beverages have a dehydrating effect to your body, and that's where it comes from, pretty much. So, what they say, prevention is the best cure, right? That's what they say. Prevention is the best cure. So to prevent a hangover in the first place, have this like rule of thumb. For every alcoholic beverage that you drink, whether that be a shot, a full glass, a full beer, a pint of beer, whatever it is, for every one that you drink a glass of water. And also, before you can drink the next one, you're required to drink a glass of water. Have that as a rule of thumb. Not only does that slow down your drinking, but it also allows your body allows the water to dilute the alcohol to some degree.
Ooh, what's up, Pat? That's 2. That's 3. Oh, that really tastes nasty after that. Oh yeah, 35. Oh, I feel the burn now. Holy fuck.
Because if we're just drinking straight shot after shot, alcohol after alcohol, there's no like roadblock that you're putting in between the next alcoholic beverage, right? So having a set rule of like, yo, I'm gonna drink a glass of water before I drink the next one, or before I earn the next one, that not only slows you down, but it also, the water, helps rehydrate your body from the alcohol's dehydrating effect. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. And if you want to know how to drink and not get drunk to begin with, check out my video here on that. That should help you. Okay, well, let's say you're hungover. For whatever reason, you just drank too much. What should you do with the hangover now or for future reference? So there are definitely things that will help with your hangover and things that will not only make it worse. Okay? So let's start with the do's. Okay? Well, when you're hangover, not only are you dehydrated, but you're also inflamed. You have a higher sense of inflammation, right? What is inflammation essentially? Inflammation is essentially the body becomes like, your face becomes a bit red, swollen, or hot. You just feel like there's a lot going on with your body, right? Like it's just like a lot, like you feel hot essentially, right? Or you just feel foggy, I would say, right? So that's the inflammation in your body kicking in. So what should you do? What you should do is mix together coconut water, blueberries, spinach, ginger, mint, chia seeds, and a dash of salt. Mix that together, put it in a blender, and then drink that. That is like the recipe, I guess you could say. The recipe or the secret ingredients that you need to get over your hangover. Because all these like ingredients I just mentioned are anti-inflammatory substances or anti-inflammatory foods that reduce the inflammation and allow you to get over the hangover much quicker than any other thing. These essentially, they decrease the inflammation quickly. Now, you know what you should take, what you should blend together, what you should eat, right? Now, what shouldn't you take when hungover? So a big fat no is greasy foods. Now in other videos I've said you should eat greasy foods before you drink, not after, right? So this is a situation where you're already drunk. But greasy foods are beneficial, carbs, protein, fatty foods, meats, before drinking, because when you drink those stuff before, it reduces the body's ability to process alcohol before you're drinking, right? Or as you're drinking alcohol then. But this is the next day, right? So the next day, do not eat those greasy types of foods because you're currently drunk, right? Not only is your body working to detoxify your body from the alcohol, but adding those extra like greasy types of foods, the body now has to work to detox, to like break down those hard to like process foods as well. So now your body's doing two different processes, and that's decreasing the process at which your body can get over the hangover, right? So avoid greasy foods the next morning after a hangover. Number 2 is coffee. Coffee is a natural dehydrant pretty much, and it makes you feel parched essentially. That's why when I drank as well, you feel kind of dry after maybe 1 to even 3 cups of coffee. It's like the body's like right? So avoid coffee. Next one is a Gatorade. This is a misconception. I've seen videos about this one as well, but don't drink Gatorade. Gatorade is very sugary. Gatorade and other similar like sugary drinks are liquids, which is good, but they have an excess amount of sugar that your body does not need, especially at this time when you're trying to get over a hangover. And obviously the next one is avoid drinking again. Don't keep drinking. Okay, I think that one's kind of obvious, but if you keep drinking, it's just gonna make it worse. It's just gonna add to the inflammation, add to the hangover. So that one's a bit more obvious, but definitely don't drink. Again, just reiterate, put all the yeses, all the ones that I mentioned, the chia seeds, the spinach, the blueberries, the mint, the actual salt, all that I mentioned earlier in the video, mix that together and blend it and then drink it. Those are all anti-inflammatory foods that you should put together and get over your hangover. But the greatest hangover cure of all is to break or completely avoid alcohol, right? So I have a whole playlist dedicated to how to avoid alcohol. Actually, the next video I probably want to recommend to you is why you should quit alcohol for 30 days. Probably watch that video and check out my pinned comment as well of this video about a program I would highly recommend for y'all to join. I think it's a free video, free webinar, or a free ebook that I'm gonna link in the pinned comment of this post. So y'all check that out, and I appreciate you. Okay, much love. Subscribe. Much love, peace and joy. Namaste. And if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. It is what it be.
Gassed up, I be so gassed up. Turned up, I be so turned up right now. Bad bitch, super thick, that's the way I like it. I know all about your tricks, so don't you fuck